So I've met this group of people who are going to be crossing the Atlantic in December. Not sailing, not on a cruise ship, not on a plane. They're going to row. Okay, so I'm with the rowing team, Mothership. Some amazing people who plan on rowing this across the Atlantic Ocean.
So, my husband did the race in 2019, 2020, and it had been a childhood dream of his. And I thought it was mad. I was like, well, yeah, go for it, but I don't really understand why. And then just through his preparation, I went out to La Gomera, saw him in Antigua, and just sort of thought, I think I want to do it.
So yeah, they're planning on rowing across the Atlantic Ocean. Just 4 of them on that tiny boat. Please give them so much support. Blast up all their Instagrams and the social medias. Their website is themothership.co.uk. On Instagram it is themothership_TWAC. But yeah, that's super inspirational. That's super cool to talk to them. And yeah, it made me feel a lot better about doing this trip in a 30-foot boat. With my exit date only a few days away, I had to finish all the final jobs. One of them being the solar panel install. One side is drilled and marked. Ignore the other holes. Okay, I drilled the wrong ones. The whole place is a mess. And there's no space to clear the table, so we're literally just eating on the floor. Okay, so now I'm just going to tighten up all of the brackets, make sure everything's nice and secure, and then we can start putting them onto the davits. So the panels are now on. The wiring is now run through the gland, and I've run the wire down the back here to here, where they're going to get joined up, and then to the battery charge controller thingy. The day has finally come to leave Portsmouth, start sailing towards Falmouth. I'm extremely scared. It's been a lot of work, a lot of emotions, but yeah, engine's on, sails are up, everything's ready. I've done all the checks. My dad's sailing with me down. We're going to go from here to Studland Bay, and then from Studland Bay we're going to sail to Portland and wait out a storm that's coming on Tuesday. And then I'm not planning that far ahead, so we're going to see. I'm talking extremely fast because I'm nervous as hell, but let's go. So we've left Gosport and straight away disaster struck. Sounds dramatic, but it's my own fault. When I went to check the oil, I didn't properly put the dipstick back in. So as the engine started, Dad is on the mend. Luckily we just caught it in time. I've got plenty of oil on board as well. That could have been really bad. Luckily we just caught it. I could smell the oil. I said, something smells. Yeah, Bobby, you're good?
Yeah, good.
We're good now, we're okay. Whoa, that didn't last long, did it? Oh my god! I repeat, we saw dolphins! Oh my god! The watches have begun. It's our first time anchoring overnight, so we're sleeping in watches just for this first night, just to make sure the anchor holds and we've anchored properly. I've got the anchor drag alarm on in the corner there, so I can keep an eye on the track. Yeah, so I'm going to be up for another 3-4 hours. It's currently 2:30 in the morning, and I was on my watch, and the anchor started to drag very slowly, so it wasn't like a panic moment. I just slowly got my dad out of bed, and we lifted the anchor back up again, drove in the opposite direction as to where we were dragging, dropped the anchor again, this time back down on it with a lot more revs to hope to dig it in a bit better. And I think I might have just been on a bit of seagrass before, or the wind swung us around a little bit, so it might have just unseated itself. But yeah, since you're back, Dad's going back to sleep for another couple of hours before he starts his shift. How do you feel? Left Portland Harbour, making the way to Falmouth now. I feel like it's been a good few days. Having some time to relax, some time to get some jobs done. Ep.3 Tonic is dead ahead of us. It's going to be our first overnight passage. I'm not that worried. Are you worried, Papa? I'm not really that worried. It was a pretty uneventful sail, but not too long after that we had some amazing guests drop by and I absolutely lost my mind. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo! Oh my god! Wow! Ignore the hair, but we've finally made it to Falmouth after one of the worst and most horrible passages I've ever done in my life. Well, it's the only night passage I've ever done in my life, but that was really difficult. The wind picked up and the waves are just massive, the boat is getting thrown around. Oh, it was really uncomfortable and I couldn't sleep. Me and Dad stayed awake together just because it was our first time doing a night passage, so we were getting really cranky and just it was really unpleasant. But we're here in Falmouth and it's really nice and pretty. It's super I'm so happy that we finally made it. That's the end of the first leg, so that's quite a big milestone for us to reach. So we've sailed all the way from Gosport to here. Alex from Shrewsbury, Falmouth, escorted us in on his dinghy and showed us to our space. His boat is just over there. Just there. There was no time to waste. With the weather window opening up to cross the Bay of Biscay, I had to restock on my provisions, have a little wander around the town, and check us out of the country for what was about to be the most challenging thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. But that'll have to wait until next time.